Hi, this is Keita with Urban Fitness Twin Cities, and today I'm here to show you a stretch for your quad and your hip flexor. And I want to show you a couple different ways to get into the stretch because you may be somewhat familiar with this stretch, but there are a couple different ways depending on what works best for your body that you can get in and out of it. So first, what we're going to do is if you sit with your legs out in front of you, feet probably a little bit wider than hip width apart, all you're going to do is you're going to let your knees fall to one side, and then you're going to lean back. And you only go back as far as you need to get a stretch in your quad and your hip. If you're not getting a stretch and you're pretty far down, you can bend your knee a little bit more. Just be careful if you have knee problems. And you can go back as far as you need to. You can go back this far, you can go back this far. But wherever you get to the point where you start feeling a stretch, the next thing you want to do is you want to push your back hip up towards the ceiling a little bit so that you really feel your quad as well as your hip. And then when you come out of that, you can either just walk yourself out, just be careful, and then make sure that you do the other sides. Whatever you did on the first side, I'm going to do the second. And you may find one side is tighter than the other. That's very typical, so you may be able to go further on one side than you can on another. Next version to get into this is if you start in a straddle position or a side split with your legs somewhat open. You shift your weight over to one hip and you bend your knee. And then same idea, you walk yourself back. And you can either keep this leg straight or you can bend it, up to you. And this one, same idea with that hip. You really want to keep that hip pushing forward towards the ceiling so you feel a good stretch. And then same thing here, you want to do the other side. A little bonus stretch, if you do it this way, you can also stretch towards your knee and get really deep inside your hip socket. So that's it. If you have any questions and if you have given this a try and want to let us know how it goes, leave us a message in the comment section. Thanks!